horror fans, once again, it is me, the Horror Miser Money G. Yes, we're down to day 7, the last day of Wildeye week, and today I chose to review the movie called American Mummy, or Aztec Blood. Now, American Mummy, or Aztec Blood, is a 2014 supernatural horror film that was directed by Charles Penton. It was also written by Charles Penton and Greg Salmon. The movie stars Shirley Block, Adrian Bristow, and Aaron Bart. Now, in this particular horror film, a group of university students in the New Mexico desert unearth an ancient mummy, which one of the students performs a secret primeval blood ritual that awakens the death-hungry spirit and now will go on and kill everyone there at the site. Now, I don't know what made them decide to change this name from Aztec Blood, because when the movie starts and we get this little small, I say 5-second preview of some Aztec king and a priest and a priestess doing something, some type of ritual, and it comes out to be Aztec Blood. Now, obviously, they decided not to go with this title because, as we see in the promotions and everything else, it's called American Mummy. Don't know why they decided to change it. Maybe they decided to take advantage of I think at the time, way before, maybe because the Mummy series was very popular and we got a lot of other low-budget horror films that has the word mummy in it, so I guess they decided to play off of that and not Aztec Blood. But this film mostly deals with the Aztecs. So I guess they decided that Aztec wasn't popular enough, so they decided to go with the word mummy. Now, as the synopsis and the premise is, very simple premise. We have these university students and their professor, I think her name is Professor Jensen. They're there to dig up, they're there excavating this site. One of the persons by the name of Carmen, she decides to perform this blood ritual to awaken some Aztec blood god or something. And unfortunately, all of a sudden, a killing spree starts to take place, and everyone has to fight for survival. And that's basically the bottom line. Very simple. Nothing real hard about this. And to say it's not a bad horror movie. For a low-budget film, you keep the plot simple and everything else kind of flows together. Yeah, it does take a while for things to take place. We get these long cut things, but you know, that's what you expect in a low budget film. So I got to give the filmmakers credit. They actually did a pretty good job in putting this together, despite the slow pace before something happens. I think nothing really takes place until maybe around the between the second and going on to, yeah, around the middle part of the second act, the events start to take place. There's no real thought-provoking, nothing fascinating here. The acting is what you expect in a low-budget film. These what they do. Most of the characters, even the professor, are not real believable as actual professors on the site right there. We have this Russian guy that I guess she wants to help support, but I think he has other motives for him being there. We do have the nice girl there. She's there. You know, she thinks something's going to, you know, she wants to protect everybody there. But we do have some nice, decent goring effects, and that's why I like when low-budget films, when they actually do a good job in presenting their films and has some excellent gore, and they do some nice practical effects in there. We do get, I do really appreciate that. There's really not much to say about this film other than the fact they decided to call it American Mummy and not Aztec Blood, but even though mostly this film deals with Aztecs and their society, so who knows why they decided to call it American Mummy instead of Aztec Blood. But I'm going to give American Mummy 2 Aztec curses out of 5. And so there you have it. That is the end of Wildeye Week. I really did enjoy watching all these films. And of course, they're all on Tubi. So if you want to check them out, you can check them out themselves. Hopefully I'll be able to do this again next year. And maybe if Wildeye really appreciates what I do, they can actually send me some more of their movies. And they can get in contact with me and all my social media links. And I'll be able to do something like say, Brad, Bronco Juggalo, and any other people who love the Wildeye films, and do Wildeye Wednesday. I'd like to continue to be part of that, and of course to support independent horror. So once again, that's my video for today, guys. Hope you did enjoy it, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, like, and share, because it does help out the channel. Also, if you're new here, please hit that subscriber button and ring that notification bell. That way you'll be notified anytime when I put a new video such as this one. Once again, my name is Lamont Smith, better known as the Horror Miser Money G, and always remember that horror rules. I'll see you in my next video. I'm out.